Nola, has the stream stabilized a bit for you right now? Oh, by the way, this is also an amusing piece of equipment. Durgo's hat. Monocled hat favored by blue-eyed Durgo extends arrow range. The hero Durgo, an expert bowman, and his brother-in-law defended their homeland from aggression. In spite of Lanofir's policy of isolationism, Durgo was well known even beyond its realm. That doesn't look like a monocle to me. But whatever. People used to farm. One of the guys in Doors of Pharos for that hat, because there was only one person who would drop it, so you'd have to bonfire aesthetic a specific bonfire like 10 plus times to try and get the guy to drop it. And then after everyone got it, they released this DLC, and you can just pick it up right there. It's rare as heck, but actually fairly decent. Oh, hi, how you doing? And there were a lot of salty people because of that. Trust me. Well, that didn't work too well. So that's what the backstab does. Cool. Alright, this should be... I forget. Oh, right. I don't want to be there yet. I don't want to be there yet. Because I got a treasure chest over here. Okay, now I want to go down. Oh, hi. Okay, the second R2 of this thing isn't as useful as I'd like it to be. But okay, now we want to head down. I believe this is the next night that I require. Did I grab that? Yes, I did. Haha, blocked you. Oh, yeah, this place. Now, I could go through the middle, but I think I'm just going to shoot these guys with arrows. As I hiccup. Haha. I have a lot of souls. I need to start... Did one of them just fall down? One of them just fell down, didn't he? Oh no, he's over there. Oh, great, and he's blocking as well. That's just what I wanted. Get over here! Thank you. Let's see. Yep, this is what I was looking for. I'm getting a lot of frickin' mushrooms. Which are good, they're great healing items. I haven't used any. This... Oh. Okay, well, it's not a great shortcut, but it's a shortcut nonetheless. And you want to be careful, by the way, you don't want to fall off, because I have totally not done that several times and lost hundreds of thousands of souls. Hi! Let's see... Now you can drop there if you feel like. I do not. What are you doing here? Well, you're dying, that's for one thing. Boink. Alrighty, there's... Oh, nice! Do I already have a Ring of Resistance? That's the spelling rings, those are all well and good. I don't think I have one. No, I don't, because I already have the +1. This is another good ring for resistance purposes, as you can see right there. So combine this ring with another ring of a status ailment protection, and you basically become immune to any status effect you want. It's a nice little ring, you know, for the defensive minded. Und jetzt I need to get down. Can I get down over... Well, technically you can get down, but that's a drop and a half. Or 3/4, however you want to put it. Now, if you go down, you get ambushed. And me, being a nasty, nasty cheeser, I'm just going to clear that ambush out ahead of time. Oh, doggy, so nice of you to join me. Bye. Right, that's that. Except for... Oh, there's more. Well, at least I cleared out the front part of the ambush, but not the entire thing. If you want humor, though, come down here with Firestorm or one of the AoE spell sorceries or hexes. Okay. Not a mimic. And just watch as all those dogs will rush you and die. It's quite amusing, if I must say. Right, so there should be a Lois Knight right... Yep, there you go. Right over there. Unfortunately, we have to deal with an invader! Before we do that, by the way. Also, I forget where this takes me. Oh. Oh, huh. Okay. That's nice. Well, let's go kill ourselves an NPC invader. Who sucks. As they always do. Oh, wow, I didn't know there was so little... The reason she sucks, by the way, is she oftentimes will hang out next to that dude. And, well, while he's not a threat in any real sense of the imagination, you don't want to deal with him and her at the same time. Because why would you? Oh, come on. There we go. Nothing a little bit of cheat and poison can't cure. Oh, go away, effigy. Thank you. night number 2. We have one more to go. And then we can fight the boss. I should probably level up or do something with these souls. Because 20,000, quite a bit. But anyway, we are basically done with everything except for that final night. Yeah, this way. Which means we're going back to that last section with, remember where I said we would need to return? What, 200k? I said 200,000. That's what I said. So yeah, I'm gonna go use these real quick before I continue on.
Bear hunter.
Oh look, it's the not winter area. So, I'm just gonna dump it all into... Well, I wanted to dump it all into strength until... Oh wow, I'm at the soft... Oh wait, actually, yeah, I'm looking at strength. I was thinking that. Okay, well, dump it on the strength. Why not? I thought I said 200,000. Whatever. You know what I mean. Stop contradicting me! Alright, inner wall. Let's go finish up and get that last night. Sniffle. First things first. I don't want to deal with you trying to poke me. Bye. You're also... I should have bought some arrows. Oh, now you're down here. Okay. Yeah, because since I kind of want to cheat here, I'm gonna want... Well, one of the problems is these ladies refuse to leave, and oh look, there's a golem. So come on. Let's get you out here where I can stab you with impunity. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. That's them. There's another golem. Let's see. Can I get you to come in here where the golem won't get activated? What the heck? That shouldn't be possible. Spells should not be able to go through walls, even if they are NPCs being the ones casting them. Huh. Well, I kind of want to kill that golem, but I don't want to have this guy... Ow. Boink. There we go. So this is a nice little trick that I'm going to be using for the golems above me as well. Boink, 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 boink. Sound effects are necessary, by the way. Boink, 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 boink. Yeah, so if I killed the Mimic before killing him, when I kill that Mimic right to the side there, oh nice, he would, well, become active. I totally didn't mean to try and do that. Really, 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 really. Oh well, at least now you can see how frickin' creepy a Mimic looks. Now I have another rather amusing item. Headpiece depicting the avaricious creature that mimics treasure chests. Increases soul observation, absorption, and item discovery, but steadily drains HP. There is a curious tale of an incorrigible, covetous ancient deity. Clearly, it has currency among some miscreants, or the world would have never been crafted. Tongue physics. Yeah. So that actually gives you the most amount of souls and item discovery for a single item. And I think if you have a couple of HP restoration effects going on, you can also totally negate the drain that it provides. But I'm not going to be wearing it. Okay, so, night guys. Come on. Oh, hi. Really? I was blocking. Stupid, nearly unpoisable ice jerks. There. So yeah, basically, get her as far away as possible, so I get the souls, and now we play. We watch a staff decide to dance. Crap, I didn't actually mean to kill them just yet, because I want to kill this thing first. And evidently he is hitting me even though his attacks are well over. Curse you, broken hitboxes. Curse you. There. Not a mimic, okay. This is a very interesting weapon, as there are a couple of very interesting weapons in this game. Where is it? The curved Nile. Curved. Where are you? Here we go. A curved greatsword with an ominous blade, one of the forbidden weapons sealed away by the Ivory King, forged by rock, tree, and the remnants of a most peculiar soul. It is said the further its wielder travels, the deadlier the blade becomes. This weapon gains in strength every new game you go. So as you go up in New Game Plus and such, the weapon itself gets more and more powerful. I think it caps at... I actually don't remember. I think it's like New Game 7 is when it caps. So it's a curious little weapon. Wait, is there any way I can get her to... No, okay. I was hoping I could have gotten her way, but spellcasters and their inability to move from where they are. Yeah, it's a cool idea, and I think that once it caps out, once you have it capped and actually do a let's see, once you cap it out, I hear something. Once it's capped and fully upgraded, I think it's actually one of the best weapons in the game. I could have sworn there was an illusionary wall hidden behind one of these guys. Huh. Well, I've been wrong in the past. That is the last knight right over there. Or is it over here, maybe? Found it! Right, well, before I drop down, I'm going to open up the shortcut. Those are golems, I can ignore them. So now I'm going to be fighting the boss of the DLC. Right after I open this shortcut, and then jump down. Oh look, we're back at the cathedral. So now, let's make that jump to grab whatever the heck's down there. And while I'm doing this, let me explain the boss. The boss contains of two phases. A really cool intro, then it summons a buttload of NPCs that are a pain in the butt to fight, and then the boss comes. Those Lloyd's Knights will sacrifice themselves in order to seal the portals that are summoning all the enemies. And it's basically a one-on-one fight with you and the final boss. Sounds good on paper. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite work out that way. And I'll show why in a moment. Well, once I get to him. Like, it's a really cool idea for a boss, it's just, this game isn't really well suited for that kind of fight, I'm afraid. Alright, I forgot what this is. Ah, okay. Decent enough ring. You know, if you're using fire damage. I think there's only one other thing that I need. You're too late. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ow. Hey, there's that. So, I could have sworn there was something else here. That appears to not be the case. Okay, then. Well, this drops you right next to the bonfire. Oh, this is it. This is it. This is it, I think. Well, not really, but hey, it's a good bow if you're using great bows. I don't, but it's a pretty neat weapon. I think it's also the... yeah, it also has the highest strength requirement of the frickin' bows. A great bow made of animal bone. The fine craftsmanship suggests that it originates in Lana fur. The unusual design appears to have ceremonial implications, but may simply be intended to intimidate foes. Because... Woo! Woo! Yeah, I don't have any great bows or great arrows equipped, but let me show you something. Yeah. That's how you use a great bow. You have to plant it, then it loads up the arrow, and this thing probably hits like a frickin' truck. I'm also never going to be using it, because I've never been a fan of great bows. But anyway, off to the boss fight. There we go. So unfortunately, there's no NPCs that you can summon for this boss fight. Oh, never mind. I lied. Okay, so we're going to bring Lucatiel with us. Okay, I think that's the only one, maybe? Oh no, and Twiggy Shay. Okay, well, we're gonna have a venerable little, we're gonna have a frickin' army here to fight the boss. So look, we have 4 knights. As soon as I walk in, they all prepare for battle. Let us... wait for Twiggy Shay. Begin. I'm probably going to get my butt whooped a couple of times here, by the way. Cool intro time! First things first, we get attacked by groups of these knights. So basically you need to, well... kick their butts and grab the items they drop. And as the fights go on, these guys the Silver Knights will sacrifice themselves like that and freeze the portals. It looks like they actually tweaked this fight a little bit, now that I'm noticing. I know it's kind of hard to hear me after all the combat going around, but they actually tweaked the fight a little bit. Before, all these summoned dudes would never stop attacking just you. And cool boss intro. What's that still doing open? Oh. That is the Burned Ivory King enchanting his weapon. As for why, I can't tell you. Or why it becomes a frickin' lightsaber. But then it eventually runs out, evidently. And DLC done. And that is basically the entirety of the Ivory King. Now, what you can do is actually Alsana basically will give you a side quest once I return to her, which is what I'm going to do right now. And thank you, Dark Daedalus. Yeah, that is the end of the DLC for the most part. I still need to show off the Evil as Hell challenge area. There is no Ebony King that I'm aware of. Gee pudding. Or if he is, he certainly doesn't exist in Dark Souls lore. The reason this guy was called the Ivory King is because, well, he's the king of a white land. I guess the closest thing to an Ebony King we got is the old Iron King.
You've granted my one wish. Now, I have no regrets. I was born amidst the dark. Long ago, in the depths of the abyss, my father perished. The dark shattered into tiny pieces, one of which was me. How frightened I was. A frail thing, born from but a splinter of dark. I felt that I might simply disappear. I am, in fact, the incarnation of my father's fears.
So Alsana, another child of the dark, is humanity's fear.
I sought him only to sustain myself, to smother my fears. Now, I realize that he may have known all along. I was born of fear, and my Lord provided comfort. And so, here I remain, heiress to my Lord's wishes, watching over chaos, until the end of time. The knights of Aleum were swallowed by the chaos, where their souls still remain. I pray for their deliverance. The night where
That is the side quest that this game gives you. You can keep going down into the chaos to farm the blackened Lois Knights, and you get Lois souls. You return them to Alsana here, but it takes like frickin' 50 of them to actually collect them all and get everything she offers. Because for every select amount you give, she breaks off a little bit more of the walkway there. And I think once you get 50, you can get all the way up to her, and she gives you her soul. I'm not going to be doing that, because the drop rate for these frickin' Lois souls... let's take a look-see. So I killed how many of them? And I only got one. Screw that, I ain't going to be farming them. Soul of the Knights of Lois. The Knights of Lois were taken by chaos and lost all sense of purpose in being. The few woeful souls that trudged back home were guided by some faint vestige of self. The soul is pure sorrow, and only Alsana can put it to rest. That's actually kind of why I really like the lore of Eliam Lois. So basically... and here you can see the soul of the Ivory King. So basically, Alsana was a child of dark. She is the embodiment of fear. The Ivory King took her in, knowing that she's a child of dark, and protected her. And he also knew that he was sitting over the bed of chaos, which makes sense in the original Dark Souls, and eventually sacrificed himself to protect Alsana and his kingdom. So the Child of Dark didn't ruin this kingdom, the fact they were sitting on frickin' chaos did. Anyway, Soul of the Ivory King of Eliam Lois. The proud Ivory King was ever merciful, and devoted himself to the protection of his great land, until he was devoured by the flames of chaos. And he did so willingly. So yeah, great place, great lore, terrible boss fights, because I'm going to head to the challenge area and show you why it sucks. And thank you, Crap I Died. Yes, I do like that fight, but I wish there was a way to just fight the boss rather than go through that Zerg rush. But it seems they changed it, because last time I played this, those charred knights would only focus on your character and would ignore everyone else. Excuse me, hiccups. So it's the fact that they divided their attention so much, it was so perfect. Made it a lot easier than before. Anyway, now to the really, really, really terrible place. First, we go on a sarcophagus ride. And your head clips through the lid. Whee! Yeah, welcome to the challenge area. I can't see crap. Yes. Isn't the blizzard supposed to subside so I can actually see my way to the... There we go. Okay, yeah. This is why this area is horrible. The blizzard picks up. You can't see anything. I'm going the wrong way. So a lot of this is wandering around if you don't know where to go. Once I get my summons in, I can pretty much get my bearings. So we have Abyss. She is a healer. I think that's a player. Because I believe the other NPC is Vengarl. Unless they changed it. Nope, there he is. So, there. What you need to do is you need to basically just run in a straight line towards these sections to the end. Otherwise, you'll get lost. And possibly fall off to your death. I'd much rather not fall off to my death. As amusing as I'd be. And then you'll see why I say this place, this DLC, has the absolute worst boss fights. It might as frickin' well be Hoth, G-Pudding, but there are no Tomtas to hide inside. But there are giant angry horses, and there is this hat. Aw, they fixed the bug. Before, this hat, that feather, this feather right here, see if you can see my mouse, used to go all the way to the top of the skybox. It was frickin' hilarious. Sadly, they seem to have fixed that. But alright, where's my Kraton mask? And alright, let's continue on. You have to be careful, by the way, because of these. Yeah, invisible horses. And the stupid thing stun-locked me. Great. Those are electrified horses who really suck, and my controller decided to stop being responsive after my first attack there, so that was fun. Luckily, I have frickin' 62 of these things. When you said who are these guys, do you mean Abbess Theva and Head of Vengarl? Well, I mean, we encountered Head of Vengarl quite a while ago in the Shaded Woods. And Abbess Theva is a healer who was introduced at Sin. But I didn't summon her because I just kicked his butt solo. Yeah, those were NPC summons, G-Pudding. Because some areas, especially these challenge areas, wow, I don't want to go too far in. They're just NPC helpers. Where was Vengarl? Ah, here he was. Really, the only reason I'm bringing them along is because at the end of the challenge dungeon is a two-boss fight. You fight two bosses, and they're both horrible. And so I'm going to want assistance for them. And also, those horsies appear when the area is calm. So if I rush in and try and get to that spot before they arrive, or before the blizzard sets in, they won't spawn, but that's not going to happen because they're so far away. Which is another reason why this area sucks. Oh! Found him! But yeah, these horses suck because of this. Alright, so where's the... there we go. There is some respite from them, though, once we get to, I think, this building? Or maybe it's the third one. Crap. But yeah, no one likes those horses. Please tell me... Alright, here we go. This is why I really hate this challenge area. The only good part about it is once you've basically gone through all these buildings and grabbed all the items, the pathway to the boss is quite literally a straight line. Most people who start this don't know that. This is important, though. The reason this is important is... free heals. That's why this place is why you want to go to this place. Is if you can get your NPCs to walk in here, they get healed too. That's why this is an important stop. Which means that's the last one right over there. I forget if there's any items around. No, it doesn't look it. Okay. So now we head this way, and get attacked by another frickin' horse. Told ya. Yeah, and that is a... That's also why horses suck, by the way. Trackings. Alright, Dark Daedalus, glad of you to join me. And you have a good evening. Though you are gonna miss... You can always watch the VOD tomorrow. Where I'll be shown... Because after I kill this damn horse... There we go. Now, there's actually a limited number of horses in this area, but they only activate after the blizzard. Or during the blizzard. I hope I'm heading in the right direction. Alright, well, G Pudding and Dark Days, you guys have a good night. Am I almost there yet? Yes, I am. Okay, this is the final little section. The boss is around the corner. And yes, I did just kill that guy by hitting him with a shield. There we go. I don't know what the lore of that guy is, but okay, so. Now we are on to the evil frickin' boss. I believe it's just run down here, and there I am. Unfortunately, I'm gonna get attacked by a horse. Ignoring it, because I just want to hurry the... There we go. Yeah, there's an item over there. Don't care. I just want to get myself to the boss and show off how much they suck. Don't tell me one of them just fell off the edge. Oh, that's one. Where's Vengarl? I guess he's getting comboed by a horse. Oh, he can join me when he wants to. Let's go kill ourselves some kitties. In case you're wondering, yes, these are the exact same fight as the very first boss of this area. Oh, so nice of you to join me, Vengarl. Really? come off it, really? But yeah, I refuse to fight this fight alone. Is this the one I'm trying to kill? Nope, that's the one I want. Ah. There we go. There we go. Ow. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. Ah. God. Let's see how long I've been streaming this thing. Hey Grivix, glad to have you with me. You just saw me get my butt whooped by probably the most annoying and worst designed boss in Dark Souls 2. Alright, let's see. Well, I should be able to be fine with my next run here. Because I'm going to ignore frickin' everything and just run straight to the damn boss. But yeah, this is the worst frickin'... I actually hate this more than the Smelter Demon in Old Iron King. You know, and that's kind of a hard thing to pass, you know? And I already forget if I said it, but hey Grivix, glad of you to join me. Welcome to the final hour or so, most likely anyway, of Dark Souls 2. Scholar of the First Sin. So the secret of just getting the hell out of here quickly is just get to the edge here and run. That's all you need to do to get to the very end, and typically you will avoid pretty much every fight along the way if you do it. Just be careful not to fall off, of course. Am I near the edge? No, I am not. This is the edge I'm looking for. Hopefully the enemy will get leashed, and then I'll be good to go without having to worry about getting... Is this the edge? Yeah, this is the edge I'm looking for. The joys of just trying to rush so I can get to the boss, have everyone at full health, and hopefully win this time. Apologize that this really, really terrible area isn't incredibly interesting. Bye, horse. Bye, horse. Oh, fucking course. However, we are almost there, which is why this is actually quicker. Yeah, you guys keep doing that. So let's see. There should be another horse nearby. Found him. Ugh. But, yep, there's the, This is what I was looking for, so that's a lot quicker than doing the entire run. Usually, though, I have better luck with the horses, though. Alright, so let's see what will be useful here. That will be nice. Healing. I'm guessing that moron just fell off. It shouldn't be that much of a... It shouldn't cause too much of a problem, though. I bet that moron fell off, though. Oh, there's my souls. I need my souls. That was almost got hit there. God, son of a... Hopefully that doesn't kill me. It did not. Good. Yeah, now it's going to regenerate health because of course it will. God! Ugh. The biggest problem with this fight is they really, really degrade your weapon. And really, by degrading your weapon, well, I mean, even if I had the bracer ring, it still doesn't make too much of a difference when it comes to weapon degradation on this guy. I hate this challenge boss so much. Maybe I'll just give one more go and then just beat the damn game and call it an end, because this boss is not fun. I don't know who thought it up, but they need to be slapped hard with various marine wildlife. Alright, well, let's do this again. Hopefully Vengar won't fall off the frickin' edge this time. Alright, so once again, make the fun little run through the blizzard area. That was sarcasm. So if I'm being a little quiet right now, I'm kind of focused because I really just want to get this damn place over with. And this is probably the biggest thing I dislike about all the DLCs, is all the co-op areas are awful. I don't know anyone who likes them. I'm gonna go pummel this guy with a shield now. I have no idea where my little AI buddies are. Oh, there they are. Alright, come on. You could use the heals, too. Oh, there's a horse. Oh well, no harm done. Free healing right here. I think it's supposed to be like a friggin' spa or something, I don't know. Alright. Off to the final little run. And then build the boss once again. I really don't know what I can do different for this boss, for the boss though, because it's literally the exact same boss as Ava, only you're fighting two of them instead of one. Go sod off. I got more important things to do than waste my time with a frickin' NPC soldier. Well, it looks like Abess ain't faring too well, but Vangarl's at least alive at the moment. Which means he's probably going to die immediately after I said that. Right, let's see, what would be I don't know what their weakness is, so I don't know which resin I might want to use. Oh, really? 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 You follow me all the way over here? Oh, and there's a horse. Of course there's a horse. There we go. A little bit of dex buff, because why not? Get off my souls! Oh, great, of course she dies. Oh my! Ugh. You know what? The heck with it. You don't get anything of any importance from this. I'm just gonna run in, grab my souls, and then frickin' jet. I'm tired. That's how much I hate these guys. You literally get, like, humanity or some stupid thing after this boss. I'm not frickin' finishing it anymore. I'm just gonna run up, grab my souls, leave. Well, leave in the way of that. If you quit mid-fight like that, then the game will just kick you to the front of the boss. So that's what I'm gonna do, because screw that terribly, terribly designed boss. And then I'll go and beat the game. And I somehow managed to miss the place that I needed to go. Go. Oh, great. This is where I needed to go. Lovely. Perfect. Really? God damn it. Oh, no, great, perfect, of course, no. Wonderful. Just what I wanted, more of them. As if these weren't terribly designed enough. Now I gotta do with 2 terrible enemies at once. Lovely, perfect, wonderful. Nope, screw it. That's all those souls are now gone. So screw it. If you want to finish that place, do it yourself. I ain't gonna frickin' finish. It's a terrible, terrible designed area with a terrible designed boss. This is why this area has the most worthless boss fights of the entire Dark Souls series. Yes, I'm salty because this entire section is horrendous, and I hate whoever came up with it. Final boss time. So now, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just over that entire area. I hate the DLC challenge areas. They were horrible, horrible ideas, and they were horrendously implemented, and none of the bosses are fun. They are all terrible bosses, all of them. So my patience is officially over. Oh right, I forgot about you. So now, the final boss. Now, I know we were here before, that's why I'm wearing the Throne Defender set, or Throne Watcher set. We killed them first, because it will guarantee us direct access to the final boss without getting interrupted by her, like you would normally. So normally, you would be interrupted, or right after you kill the Throne Watcher and Defender, you would get attacked by the final boss. However, by doing what I did, which is, as soon as I got the King Ring, I came and killed the Watcher and Defender, and now jump directly to the final boss. So, yes, once again, gotta make this entire run, unfortunately. Though if you've been paying attention this entire time, you should probably know who the final boss is by now, especially because it's most likely hasn't changed from Dark Souls 2. 4 summon signs? Or 3, I can't count. So those 2 are the same. I don't know if this is a player or an NPC, unfortunately. Huh. Oh no, I'm not going to summon him though, because the final boss is not all that difficult. Let's go give her a fight. Now, if I entered this for the first time, I'd be fighting the Throne Watcher and Defender, and this one,
Brave undead,
and she would jump in immediately after I killed them.
you have proven yourself to me.
Oh crap, I forgot one little thing though.
Now, be one with the dog.
Yep, Nishandra. Great boss theme. Final boss done.
Many monarchs have come and gone.
Or not?
One drowned in poison, another succumbed to flame. Still another slumbers in the realm of ice. Not one of them stood here. As you do now. You, conqueror of adversities. Give us your answer.
Yeah, Nassandra's not difficult. But, huh. 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 Okay. This is new. So, this must be the boss they introduced in Scholar of the First Sin. This is, well, evidently, Aldia, Scholar of the First Sin. He seems to be easier than Nashandra. Can you do anything else? Is that literally all you can... Is this literally all you can do? Literally, this is all you can do. Well, that hurts, but... Oh, I'm in fire. That explains that damage. But... Is this literally the entire... Wow, this is... It's something. Huh. Oh, wow! I actually died to him because that last hit that should have killed him, evidently he has some invincibility frames. Who knew? Huh. Well, that was embarrassing. That guy was easy as heck, but that last hit that should have killed him, evidently he was invincible or something. Weird. So evidently the new boss they added was Aldia. He's incredibly easy, but I still managed to somehow find a way to get myself killed. Good for me, I guess. Oh, well, let's go kill Aldia and check out the new ending, I guess. I'm never going to live down the fact that I died to a guy who doesn't move and has real easy to avoid attacks. Forever, aren't I? Never gonna live this down. Alright, let's go kill him. Wow, really? The biggest annoyance is he's surrounded by fire, and even with this frickin' spear, I can't really hit him without getting hit with a retaliation damage or something. That's irritating. Wow, this guy is not a fun fight. That seems to be the raison d'être of Scholar of the First Sin. Is this fun? No? Perfect. Was his head bugging out to anyone else? Because that was amusing.
I lost everything and remain here patiently. But the question remains, would you truly light, dark, or something else entirely?
Okay, hello crap, I died, and yeah, that looks like that's the end of Scholar of the First Sin. The final boss fight sucked. They were boring. Wasn't a huge fan of those. Kinda sad, really. We all know what happens if you go in there, shun a lot the Emerald Herald. Oh right, I forgot to talk to her. My bad. Sorry. Closes the door on you, you become the true monarch, you light the first flame, people are allowed to die once again. Let's see what happens with this one.
There is no path. Beyond the state of life, beyond the reach of love. What could possibly await us? And yet we seek it insatiably. Such is our fate.
And that's the end of Scholar of the First Sin. I don't quite get the ending, but I'm also kind of an idiot, so hey. What, Grivix? Yeah, both of them were, both Nashandra and Aldia. Oh well. So I guess, overall, if you don't own Dark Souls 2, I'd say this is a fine enough reason to get... well, Dark Souls 2 and Scholar of the First Sin would be a nice enough thing to get. If you already own Dark Souls 2 and all the DLC, the $20 upgrade wasn't really worth it, in my opinion. I mean, it's still a good game, but I don't feel like Scholar of the First Sin offers enough to it to make it a worthwhile upgrade, in my personal opinion. And I'm really sad that Scholar of the First Sin didn't do anything or make any changes to the DLCs. They're all exactly as I remember them. That kind of makes me sad. Hi Yoko Ono, how you doing? Apparently I can't skip the credits for my first time through. That sucks. Because there's still one last thing for me to show off. Escape? No. Mouse? No. Controller? No. Nope, stuck here. Yeah, so overall, it's Dark Souls 2. The changes Scholar of the First Sin made weren't amazing. A lot of the difficulty they added were kind of BS difficulty, in my personal opinion. Because, like, hey, here's more swarms of mobs, have fun! And this Aldia Thit part, while interesting, maybe I'm just not smart enough, which is entirely possible, to wrap my head around the whole thing. So, if you don't have Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin's good enough. If you do have Dark Souls 2 and the DLC, don't bother. I really hope I'm not muted. OBS minimized on me, so I can't check. afraid I'm not certain what else say. Really kind of wish I could have lowered the music volume now so I could talk a bit easier. And that is well, technically it's not really the end of Dark Souls just yet. We have one last thing to do. First, go human. I meant to do this before I went to the final boss, but Equip a crown. I'm gonna go with the ivory crown because it makes me feel oh so pretty. We head back to the Undead Crypt. Where's the Undead Crypt? Here's the Undead Crypt. And now, if you're wondering why we are back here, well, we actually are here to meet an old friend. We talked to him a while ago. We are here to talk to Vendrick once again. The reason being, once you collect all 3 crowns, well, technically all 4, his crown, the Iron King crown, the Ivory King crown, all that, you unlock a special ability. Granted, it's only for the very last part of the game, so it's really not that amazing, but I'm not going to complain. Would have made more sense if I did this before I killed Aldia, but too little, too late.
Seeker of fire, deliverer of crowns. What do you see in the flames? Find the crowns and your own answers. The crowns hold the strength of lords from times long past.
Kinda wearing one.
Seek adversity, as befits you, seeker of fire, coveter of the throne. I too sought fire once. With fire, they say, a true king can harness the curse. A lie, but I knew no better. Seeker of fire, you know not the depth of dark within you. It grows deeper still, the more flame you covet. Flame, oh, flame. Seeker of fire, I see you've subdued another foul creature. One of the father of the abyss spawn. That confounded quintessence of humanity. The abyss once had form, but then dissipated. And yet, traces of its existence endured. Each fragment, thirsting for power, spread dark with no relent. My dear Chandra was one such fragment. A feeble, tiny thing that thirsted for power more than any other. Driven by insatiable lust for a worthy vessel. One day fire will fade, and dark will become a curse. Men will be free from death, left to wander eternally. Dark will again be ours, and in our true shape, we can bury the false legends of yore. Only, is this our only choice? Seeker of fire, coveter of the throne. Seek strength. The rest will follow.
That is the entire purpose of speaking to him once you've gotten all the crowns. What this means is we have effectively surpassed the undead curse. If you die while wearing any of these crowns, when you die, you will come back as human rather than go hollow. Your character has effectively gained immortality. Whether this is a blessing or a curse, though, that's up for you to decide, really. But that has been the entirety, for the most part, except for the frickin' cats, of Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. I'd like to thank everyone who's stuck around with me. I'm going to go upgrade this crown, because I can. Yay. So that is basically the entirety of Scholar of the First Sin. I'd like to thank everyone around who stuck around for this incredibly long stream as I bungled my way through the very last moments of it. So thank you guys very much for watching. I'm afraid I'm not certain what game is going to replace my Welcome to Die series. However, it might be the original Dark Souls, with Prepare to Die edition for PC. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'll let you guys know as soon as I figure out what's next. So, if you'd like, please follow me at twitch.tv/CaptainJudaism or twitter.com/CaptainJudaism. Shalom, and until next time.